name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. In this very particular episode, we want to talk about boys and girls. Are you trapped in the wrong body? The reason of that is in the past, I would say roughly 5 to 10 years, there are a lot of clients come to me for consultation and believing they are trapped in the wrong body. That's a lot to do with how the soul being evolved and how the society is right now. There are way more choice than it was than when I was young. So, you can choose to be a boy, girl, or non-binary, or cross-gender, etc. While in my time, when I was young, that those weren't choice at all, or not so much. At least not for people to talk in the public. As we are living in a more open-minded society, there are more and more talk about gender difference or etc. So, while most of you believe you are trapped in the wrong body, I'm not gonna say, wrong or right, because I really don't know. But from what I know, from a psychic point of view, I do know picking your body or picking your incarnation is not just a random pick. It's not a lucky draw, like close your eyes and randomly pick, oh, this is what I'm going to be. After studying for such a long time, I start to realize in order to plan a life, you really have to go through a very thorough planning and thinking in order to come up with the best plan for your soul. So, why I may be wrong, your spirit guide may not, or actually, most likely he will not. So, since your spirit guide have gone through all the thorough thinking and then detailedly pick your parents, your sibling, your future partner, etc., unlikely they will make mistake. So, I believe that's the reason why they pick the body that you do not fit or do not feel like you fit in. That have a lot to do what, in my point of view as a psychic, is called refinement. Like try to slowly adjust so it can maximize what your soul try to achieve. So, as I mentioned in the earlier episode, I have already talked about there's a time frame that I think would be better for actual physical gender surgery. But then again, as the soul slowly evolve, that time might push forward, but unlikely much forward. Most likely still wait until your whole soul plan are set. So based on that, I do believe you may still decide to go ahead with a gender surgery someday in the future, but right now you are in the wrong body. What is it that you are supposed to learn? Through the society, like at least the society we're living in, I do still realize that people treat men and women differently. People raise girl and boy differently. As much as we try to be equal, as much as we try to be fair, they are still a little bit more different. By being in different body, you are more likely to be able to observe the things that you don't usually see or feel or know. That is, you could possibly be a more feminine soul, which for your information, soul are unisex. So there's no boy or girl soul. There will only be, throughout the incarnation, you prefer to be a female, or you prefer to be a male, or you're more accustomed to male or female. But the fact is, so are unisex. So when you come to this body and then you feel such a strong rejection to your body, usually that may be caused because your soul are more used to the other gender than the one that you got given in. But also because of that would be the reason why you are in this body. Simply because when your soul are used to certain gender, you might miss some kind of point of view or some kind of mind slowly mind adjustment or something like that for you to understand something better. So by simply being in this body, which you believe is wrong, I believe that you are supposed to learn some perspective that you didn't learn from the previous life. But due to you do not need to be in this gender for such a long time. So why such a short period of time when you are trapped in this body, which we are very lucky in a period of time that we can choose to be gender surgery, which why before it wasn't an option. So during this period of time, no matter how long you choose to be in this body, instead of rejecting your body, is, in my point of view, it's better to try to stay in this body and use this perception to achieve or learn the perspective that you may miss or you may have not learned while you are in different sex. So anyway, this is simply my point of view from a psychic point of view. Again, I don't really have any opinion toward whatever gender you choose to do, but it's just hard for me to watch a lot of you suffer simply because you feel I don't belong here. This is not me. I mean, come on, let's be honest. We are so lucky to be in the society. Like the world is way more open-minded than it was before. It doesn't matter you are a boy, choose to play Barbie, or you are a girl who choose to, be very active, outdoor, tomboyish. I think this society accepts us to be whatever we are. If not everybody, I would say at least majority of it. So since that is the case, instead of always living in this life fighting to feel I don't belong and this is not me, how about try to trust your spirit guide have thought it through, and then they don't make mistake. They choose this body for you, not to punish you, but simply help you to gain some perspective that you may have missed as during the time you are so evolved. So use it while you can. Learn everything that you can. So in one day when you decide to change to whatever gender you decide to, you will then grow into status that where your soul had planned to achieve. So anyway, if you like what I'm doing, I hope this really answer you. Really the key point is hope to see most of you don't feel struggle or suffer or in pain in the body that you truly believe was wrong given. So if you like what I'm doing, follow, share, and like. I'll see you next time. Bye now.